Now, come back to page number 7. Let's just read the lesson till where I have taken just now. Lesson 1. Once in a village. The story starts with a forest. So, how do you spell forest? F-O-R-E-S-T. Okay. F-O-R-E-S-T. What is the other word for forest?
Jungle.
Not jungle, jungle. What is it? Jungle. J-U-N-G-L-E. This is the synonym of forest, jungle. The synonym of forest is jungle. Also you call it woods. Also you say woods. Okay. Now the story starts with a forest. The forest was on the edge of a village. Where was it? Where was the forest? At the edge of a village. E-D-G-E, edge. And village, V-I-L-L-A-G-E is village. How do you spell village? V-I-L-L-A-G-E, village. Okay. It had stood there long before the village, though the village was old. Before the village was there, already the forest was there. Follow? That is what the meaning of it had stood there long. That means it was already there. What was there? What was there? Forest. Forest was already there before the village was there. The village people knew that the forest was a friend and gave them many things. What are these many things? Fruits to eat, woods to make their homes, leaves and roots which cured them when they had fever. You know what is fever? You have temperature. That is called fever. How do you spell fever? F-E-V-E-R, fever. F-E-V-E-R, fever. And then what happened? Fever or were hurt. Hurt means when you have had a fall or if you had gone and banged yourself somewhere. For all that, there was medicine there in the forest. Hurt. How do you spell the word hurt? H-U-R-T. Hurt. H-U-R-T. Hurt. How do you spell cure? C-U-R-E-D. Cure. C-U-R-E-D. Cure. C-U-R-E-D. Cure. Okay. Leaves and root which cured them when they had fever or were hurt. And flowers which everyone loved. As everyone likes flowers, isn't it? Everyone loves flowers. But the number of people in the village grew. What is the meaning of that? Number of people in the village grew. That means they are becoming taller and taller. Is it that? No. Number of people started becoming more. People started being there in the village. They needed houses to live and the fields to grow food. So they began to cut down the trees. Now, began. What is the present tense for began? This is the past tense. What is the present tense of began? Began. Begin. Begin. This is the present tense and this is the past tense. Okay? Okay. Began to cut down trees. The wise ones warned them. What is the meaning of warned? Warned means they have already told them, informed them. Warned. How do you spell warned? How do you spell warned? W-A-R-N-E-D. Warned. W-A-R-N-E-D. Warned. Don't cut trees. What did they say? What did they want? Yes. Don't cut trees. They are our friends. They are our friends. Many children make a mistake with the spelling of friends. How do you spell friends? F-R-I-E-N-D-S, not F-R-E-I. F-R-I-E-N-D-S. F-R-I-E-N-D-S. Friends. F-R-I-E-N-D-S. Friends. Yes. They are our friends. Who are our friends? is our friend because they give us different kinds of fruits, then leaves, roots, and then firewood, flowers. Yes. And what did the people in the village tell the others? What did they tell the villagers? Don't cut trees. They are our friends. They look after us. If you hurt them, trouble will befall you. What will befall you? What will befall you? Trouble. How do you spell trouble? Okay. T-R-O-U-B-L-E. Trouble. T-R-O-U-B-L-E. Trouble. How do you spell trouble? T-R-O-U-B-L-E. Trouble. Okay. So trouble will befall you, but no one listened. Did anyone listen to them? Spell the word listened. S-T-E-N-E. Is it present tense or past tense? Listened. Is it present tense or past tense? Nobody sure? It is past tense. Listen is present tense. Listen is past tense. Spell the word listen. L-I-S-T-E-N-E-D. Listen. L-I-S-T-E-N-E-D. Listen. Okay. Now, but no one listened, and soon the forest became sparse. What is the meaning of sparse? Means what very few trees were there, not thick. It was not thickly grown. S-P-A-R-S-E. All these words you have to learn, okay? All these words you have to write in your rough book and learn. S-P-A-R-S-E, sparse. Means hardly there was anything, right? Now, all that was left standing were some clumps and some thorn bushes. Clumps. C-L, I write it this side. Can you see it? Yes. Clumps. C-L-U-M-P-S. Clumps. And thorns. We have learned all these words, isn't it? T-H-O-R-N-S. Thorns. Okay. Now, so this so much you please read. And now turn to page number 6. Just learn half of the meaning only. Not full, I am not going to give you full. Take your book and take page number 6. Bare. Not covered with leaves. Here in this lesson the meaning is that. Bare means without anything. That is also the meaning of it. But in this lesson you are using this bare. That's about the trees. Not covered with leaves. Not covered with leaves. Befall. Something unpleasant to happen to somebody. Something unpleasant to happen to somebody. Clumps. Bunches, especially of trees or plants. Clumps, bunches, or especially of trees or plants. Cure. Treated the person to make him or her healthy once again. Dazzling, shining. Dazzling, shining. Edge, outside limit of an area. That means edge means the corner. Outside limit means edge of the corner of the place. Outside limit of an area. Gazing, looking at something for a long time. There's so many word meanings you have to learn. How many? 2, 4, 6, 7 word meanings. I'm giving you very less. So please learn. In the next class I shall ask you. Those who are here, not for the online. I'm talking about you all in the class. And these words you have to learn, and I will be giving you a test on this. Okay? So children, please read this lesson and learn the 7 word meanings, and please write this in your notebook, those who are sitting at home. So see you in the next class. Have a good day.